Now, yes, now if you can hear in the background, you've got all these random noises. Now, the problem out of the blue, because I feel like we've gone back in time because we can hear laughs that don't respond to anything we're saying. Maybe it's a delay. I don't know. Now, the problem with time travel movies is that you feel that you've seen them all before, particularly if you have, or at least you were going to next week and you forgot to. The established paradox grammar that is usually a stumbling block to most people who find the first Back to the Future film just way too confusing, and Looper and Terminator Genesis, and I even get confused by ITV+1. So, unbeknownst to subject number one, or Mark, I filled his coffee with reverse tachyon particles, time particles. I got them off eBay, and I put them in his coffee, and let's see what happens.
Why are you looking at me like that?
No reason. Okay, here we go. How many fingers am I... Oh, no, wait, hang on. How many fingers do you think I will hold up?
More than the none and less than 11.
It works!
What works?
Well, you predicted what would happen in the future. You must have, or will be travelling in time soon.
Good. I can look forward to it. It's all making sense. Hang on. Have you been watching all 3 Back to the Future films in a row?
Uncanny. You know about my past now.
Well, the exact same thing happened when you watch all of the X-Files before the new season came on. You were convinced that there were conspiracies everywhere. There aren't.
Maybe that's what they want you to think.
Also, you're forgetting the instant you start meddling with time travel, there's the ripple effect.
That's right, I don't eat ice cream.
And in another universe, that was a funny line.
And if I'm not careful, a pair of ducks might appear.
A paradox?
No, not a pair of ducks. I get freaked out by one duck and unnecessarily ad-libs halfway through a sketch that will break the fourth wall. Do you think we're going to do that line again? Because I respected their stuff when they were talking. Do you think we could have that? I don't think we can. We sent these ladies off into a time corridor. And anyway, so where did we get to? Yes, these two.
It's a paradox.
It is a paradox. No, I got freaked out by one duck. Imagine several. That would be the end of the world for just me.
You need to line your ducks up all in a row.
Yes, like in Donnie Darko. So have I spoiled that film for you?
I've seen the film.
Right. Sorry.
It's all right. I didn't understand what was happening.
Is it confusing?
The film or this conversation?
But that's the problem. Time travel movies nowadays, it's all about parallel universes or alternative semi-existent realities. Why can't they just go back and, don't kill your granddad?
Well, why don't you want to kill my granddad?
It's the butterfly effect.
What, obsessed with light bulbs?
No, moths.
Butterflies are obsessed with moths.
Oh.
Well, opposites attract.
Look, I do know opposites attract. It was a major hit for Paula Abdul and an animated cat in the 90s. And I know the past is a different country because they smell differently there.
I'm sure that phrase used to end they do things different there.
Maybe it did. And time was rewritten and now it doesn't.
Try another phrase.
Okay, all's well that ends well. Nice to see you nice.
What have you done?
Somehow, by starting a sketch about time travel, we've made reality divert. Not just in an epic way, just in it affects how the sayings.
What will it affect next? Devon knows. At least it's not made a time loop.
You can say that again.
I better not. Time travel can create terrible disasters. Did you see Terminator Genesis?
Yeah, that's 2 hours of my life I will never get back.
Not if we invent a time machine and go back and stop you.
Stop me what?
Don't know. Well, what now?
Well, I've always wanted to do a time travel thing, but I always end up with the beginning at the end, and the end at the beginning. But with a slight twist.
Problem with time travel movies is that you feel you've seen them all before, particularly if you have. Sorry. That's the sort of thing a total moron would say.
Agreed. And that was a jingle, and that was a sketch where it was accompanied by the opening of a strange, mysterious can. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll can the can later like Susie Quattro.